can I help?
Hello, mate. Could I get the double bacon XL, but with no cheese on it?
XL with no cheese, yeah? On its own?
As a large meal, please, mate.
Yeah, drink?
Could I get Coke with that?
Yeah, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Lovely, last window, please. Thank you.
Cheers, boss.
Alright, part 2, the Q&A. Here we go. Alright, so these are the questions that you guys have asked me on YouTube. If you're wondering why I showed you eating a burger, I don't really have an answer. I just wanted to try it. Alright, first question is, what is your favourite colour? Probably that blue. Oh, I'm wearing a blue shirt as well. That's pretty lit. If Conor McGregor was to fight Jake Paul, who would win? McGregor would definitely win against Jake Paul. Just look at when McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather. Like, McGregor was pretty damn mustard at boxing. What editing software do you use, and have you got your channel monetized yet? Yes, I do have it monetized. You already have a bit of yeah. The 1,000 subs and the 4,000 hours of watch time. I actually got the watch time way before the 1,000 subs. Really weird. It's usually the other way around, but I guess when people watch, I got quite a lot of views before I even got to 1,000 subs, but people weren't subscribing to me because they despise me. What editing software do I use? I use two. If I've got something that's not overly complicated, I'll use Adobe Premiere Pro. The only reason I don't use it all the time is because it's super complicated to use, and I don't know why I find it so difficult. I just don't get along with that software one bit. If I have a complex video, I use a software that's easier to use, and that's VideoPad. Who do you think are the best 5 boxers of all time in their prime? Muhammad Ali, unfortunately Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson, Rocky Marciano, Mike Tyson, and then for the 6th one, Canelo Alvarez, because he's literally a living legend now. Would you rather be punched 10 times by Mike Tyson with full force, or walk on a cord across the entire Grand Canyon? You don't win either way, but I suppose, you know, if you could say, how did he die? Oh, Mike Tyson punched him in the face 10 times and broke his skull into a pancake. That's a pretty mad way out to die, isn't it? So I'd take the Mike Tyson. What do you think is the most important thing in life? The most important thing in life, realistically, is realising how short life actually is, and you need to make sure that every single goddamn day you're on this freaking earth, make sure that you are doing at least one thing that makes you happy. And if you don't achieve what you want to achieve, don't worry. There's billions of people who are in the same situation as you, and you know, life's short, you know, just enjoy it. Would you watch an animated MMA film, or do you think since it's not real, you wouldn't be interested? Imagine that, like, if they got a bunch of the MMA guys, like, doing an animated film, like, some sort of anime, like, you'd have McGregor, who'd be like, you're doing nothing, shut your fucking mouth. And then you'd have, like, fucking Nate Diaz going, come on. Oh, I'm going to stop now, I just can't. But yeah, nah, it's pretty lit idea. In the future, do you ever think you'll do a podcast? Damn right I will. I want to do a podcast because with a podcast, people want to see you and your personality. It's not always about what you're talking about. The thing is, with mainly YouTube videos, it's about like the title, the thumbnail. If people are watching a podcast, they're usually watching it because they enjoy who you are and they think you're funny or entertaining, or, you know, I think it's more freeing than making videos. So maybe in the future, hopefully, I want to make one with Kieran. Will Jake Paul versus KSI happen, and if so, when? 2021 November. I'm calling it late 2021. What is your prediction for Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley? I'm going to make a full video about that a couple of days before the fight. I'm not going to reveal too much. And also, I don't even know at this point. I have to really think about it. And prediction for Tommy Fury versus Anthony Taylor. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really know much about Anthony Taylor's boxing ability. But, you know, if he's Jake's sparring partner, he's got to be good. So, you know, if Tommy beats him, you know, it's great for Jake because then they know exactly what Tommy Fury's level of boxing is. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be Tommy Fury. If YouTube becomes a hobby again, will we be seeing a vid a week? Oh, yeah, because in my last video. So, YouTube is a hobby. That's the thing. Like, I'm not treating it like it's some sort of job. Like, I'm literally having time off work to help my mental state. And, you know, I'm in a way better headspace than I have been for years. So YouTube is literally just a hobby. Like I said, it's either I sit in my bed, watch films, or I get up, put my brain to work and make YouTube videos. So no matter what, whether it's a full-time job, whether it's a hobby, whatever it is, I'm still going to do YouTube because, you know, I do it because I care about it. What's your favourite food to eat? Probably chicken. Chicken's banging. Like, literally, chicken goes with everything. And then if you go to the gym, chicken's great for protein. So, definitely chicken. I can't think of a great question, but how are you doing? I'm alright, mate. How you doing, son? Let me know. What made you want to start YouTube? When I was a kid, I tried YouTube before, but my videos were terrible as I was a kid and I didn't really know. I didn't have any equipment. I didn't know what I was doing. I made a video back in 2016 of why Deji is losing. Why Deji? Something about Deji. I can't remember what it was about, but the quality of it was pretty much exactly the same as the first video uploaded when it was why Jake Paul beat KSI. I remember making a video back in 2016. Like, this was so fun. I loved it, and I've always wanted to try it. And you know, I stopped drinking in 2019. Yeah, 2019 New Year's, and in 2020. I was like, everyone else is going out and getting pissed. I need to find a hobby because I'm literally sat in my bedroom alone on the weekends. So I was like, fuck it, let's just try YouTube. And I got addicted to it pretty quick. And I'm surprised it's gone this far, I'm not going to lie. Would you rather join Team Maverick, Logan Paul, or join the Sidemen? I'd probably join Team Maverick because I think I'd get along with them better. The main reason is because, well, the Sidemen are, how can I say it politely? They're a bit gimpy. Like, they're a bit like, they're just nerds, aren't they? I don't know, I just don't think I'd relate to, I just couldn't imagine them lot going out and having a fun time, like jet skiing or like, you know, jumping on a trampoline and then diving face first into concrete because it's funny. You know, I just think the Sidemen are boring. There you go. What's your favourite or one of your favourite movies / TV shows? I think, well, TV shows is obviously Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Ash versus the Evil Dead. Probably nobody's watched that, but that's probably one of my favourite series of all time. One of my favourite movies is Adventureland with Jesse Eisenberg in, and Zombieland, the first one, and the second one's pretty good. Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, amazing films. I don't know, there's so many. That's just some random films off the top of my head, and that's probably not even the ones I like the most. Which YouTuber would you fight? Any YouTuber that would give me a bunch of clout. Well, I'm not even going to lie about that. Cringe on some of your videos. If you do, which one do you cringe? Do I cringe? Yeah. When I go back and look at like my first videos, they're just terrible, and I could just tell that I didn't know how to make high quality videos. Like, when you edit your own videos, you can tell like the audio has like things which should have cut out, like you tapping the keyboard like to pause the recording, like there's things missing from it. And you know, like the overall message of half of my old videos didn't really make much sense. They were just rants. And the thing is, though, is what's mad is them older videos, which were technically terrible, got way more views, and they still have more views than the videos I make now, which are way better quality. Who's your least favourite YouTube boxer? Probably Slim. Not a fan of him. Nah, not for me. Do you hate KSI? No, I don't hate him. I don't even know the guy. I just don't like his online persona, and I just think that the fan loyalty is just cringeworthy, and it's like, sometimes you just got to put matters into your own hands and say to people, like, you know, your obsession for this grown man is a bit bizarre. Like, what you're seeing isn't the reality. Like, come on. I don't hate him, but, you know, his name gets views, so obviously I'm going to talk about him. To be honest with you, it's just funny. Like, when you see people that get so defensive in the comments about him, I swear to God, when I first started the channel, I used to get like, it used to piss me off. When someone gets defensive about it now, I swear to God, I find it hilarious. It's so funny. I'm sorry if I didn't answer everybody's questions. The thing is I didn't want to talk only about YouTube boxing because I'm making the YouTube boxing content, but at the same time, I do kind of want to make content that isn't just the same thing. And, you know, I do want this channel to grow, and talking about such a small part of YouTube, you know, and making content that only applies to a small group of people, you know, I do want to, you know, build a bigger audience. But again, I just want to say thank you everybody for sending in these comments. You're all like my boys out here. I love it. Thank you, and thank you again for the support. I'm sorry for the title of the last video. I know it's probably way too dramatic, but probably got you interested in it though. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, everybody.